This is Jeffrey Aaron reporting tonight from the Air Cargo Forum of the International Air Cargo Association that's being held November 2 through 4, 2010 in Amsterdam, Holland. This is the 25th Air Cargo Forum and the first big international gathering of the industry since the world financial crisis of 2008 and early 2009. We are asking attendees what's new and what's next. So tell me how you're finding the 25th Air Cargo Forum. What do you think the takeaway is?
I think the takeaway is always, as usual, it's in networking. It's the people you need, the senior people, the top people come to this event, and that's something you can't miss. Also, the exhibition actually has been quite well put together. The layout, the way the stands are set up, it allows you to have private meetings on an individual one-to-one basis. It's a big asset. The conference itself, unfortunately, I haven't had that much time because I haven't stopped since I've been here. And meeting customers, meeting the airports, meeting the airlines. It's been great.
Tell me your thoughts of security these days. Got any thoughts about security?
Well, you know what's scary is it's something that we saw coming because the known shipper program on scheduled cargo airlines works. Maybe it's not perfect, but at least it works. But everybody knew there was a giant loophole there with the integrators that you could drop a box into a post box somewhere, and that was a big loophole, which unfortunately has been found and exploited by these people. When you hear now even it's a small local courier company that was used in Germany to deliver something to Chancellor Merkel, and the TNT was used for a bomb that went to Berlusconi, and then they send some things from Yemen. Sure. They found that loophole of the unsecured part of what we do. So that's something that's going to have to be addressed.
And what do you think will happen?
I'm afraid what we're going to end up with is full screening of everything on as long as there's any chance whatsoever that the flight that it's going to go on can be identified. That'll be the first step. The second step might be that every piece of air cargo has to be screened. But the danger there is transit. If you have something that's going to go from Pakistan to Dubai to East Midlands to New York and then end up in Detroit, you imagine how many times that'll have to be screened, and then it just destroys the logistical network.
Tell me what's happening with Stanray these days.
Well, we've started Strategic Aviation 5 years ago, and we've really found we have two core businesses. One of them is what we like to call practical consulting. We offer assistance to airlines and airports and marketing the airport and then developing products which the customer can use, meaning the freight forwarders and also the shipping companies. And then the airlines will come. That's our approach. And on the other side is training. We've been lucky enough to concluded an agreement with IATA. We've recently had our people training Delta Airlines, South African Airlines. We even gave a seminar with IATA at the University of Geneva for their MBA program.
What are you training? Exactly what is the training?
Basic and advanced air cargo, and also safety and security. It was a press release yesterday here.
Sure.
We developed a course for TIACA, for East Africa, on aviation safety and security practices on the ground and in the logistics chain.
How can somebody find out about this? What's the contact?
Basically, you can contact us, myself personally, so it's stan.raight, W-R-A-I-G-H-T, at sasi.com.hk, or even easier would be to go on the web, and you can pick us up at www.sasi.com.hk.
Can we call you professor now that you're training?
I hope so one day. I mean, I'm old enough that I could really, I'm hoping you know what inspired me? What? Ram and I were sitting there one day and we were saying, this traveling is going to kill us both. And we both said the same thing. We'd like to give something back to the industry. And I think in this training venture, I think this is a way, because I intend on drawing from people like Ram and others to be guest lecturers and train the next generation of management. That's what we want to do.
People that have been down the trail.
We've been there, we've done it, and there's unfortunately below us a couple of generations missing with all of the attrition that's gone on and all of the cutbacks and everything else the last few years. So there's a lot of young, smart people in the business. You just need the advantage of the experience. And I think
that's going to help take care of it.
We're going to do that.
Thanks. If you'd like further information on developing air cargo topics, go to www.aircargonews.com. If you'd like a free subscription to Air Cargo News and to our thrice weekly publication Flying Typers, write to me, Jeffrey, at aircargonews.com. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and keep 'em flying.